Dialogue series. I am Pragya Mishra and I am the AVP of Customer Success and Operations at Courseplay. Courseplay is a 360-degree employee growth platform. On today's episode of the Industry Dialogue series, we will be discussing the topic of building a future-ready healthcare workforce and how talent and performance management strategies for success can be discussed. And this topic introduces the critical need for healthcare organizations to develop and retain a highly skilled workforce that is capable of navigating the complex challenges and rapid advancements of modern healthcare. To discuss this topic further, we have Mayur Chaturvedi for his insights. With over 25 years of experience in HR leadership roles at global companies like Zimmer Biomet, Philips, and PepsiCo, Mayur has a proven track record in developing and executing effective talent and reward strategies across the Asia-Pacific region. Mayur is currently the Regional Director of Total Rewards for Asia-Pacific and HR Leader of South Asia and Southeast Asia. Welcome, Mayur. I'm super excited to have this conversation with you.
Thank you very much, Pragya. It is indeed a pleasure to be here.
So, in your opinion, what are the most critical talent management strategies in a healthcare organization that should be adopted to stay future ready?
So the talent management is a huge scope, as we know, right? It encompasses everything that we can do for our team members. And while we say talent management, many times it kind of stuck to, a learning and development journey or really, true blue talent management. We talk about org structures and things like that. But in my opinion, it is everything put together, a complete package that you are offering to the team member. So yeah. I can go on for next 1 hour on this, but just to highlight a few things I would call out. Workforce planning. And workflows, I'm just not mentioning about productivity enhancement and all that. I think that's a byproduct. It will always happen. Right. The workforce planning is our workforce ready to embrace all the changes coming in on healthcare, right? It's very easy for us to say, telemedicine, do something about it. What to do about it? I think that has to be answered, and we need to work on that one. AI adoption. Again, very easy for us to say, let's do that. But how are we going to ensure that people really understand it? And both with telemedicine and with AI, I always feel that there is a risk. The risk of compliance. Things can go out. Data privacy is an issue. So we need to address all of this. We cannot just give something to our team members and say, okay, run with it. We need to ensure that we are doing the right workforce planning. So obviously, hiring the right individuals coming into play and also ensuring that we are providing all the tools for them to be ready with all these changes coming. So that's one. Second thing is, we have a mix of generations. Generation X, Generation Z, Millennials, multiple names, different generations coming in. And adoption is very different for every generation. So we cannot compare that, Generation X will adopt everything that Millennials are doing. It is not possible. But what it means is that as an industry, we need to invest in our colleges, our schools, where these are things being taught through, so that we get that talent coming in. So it has to be an industry, academia kind of a partnership, and we need to work towards it. What is the requirement that healthcare has? Is our colleges and our institutes teaching that? Or are we still teaching something which was very relevant, so nothing should stop, but is there a way for us to improve certain things? And that is what we need to focus on. I can talk about diversity and inclusion. And why I say is that there's a high involvement of diverse workforce, and I'm talking about the gender diversity here in healthcare, right? We look at our nurses, we look at our doctors, healthcare professionals in general. There is a big number of gender diversity there. So as we are working with them, we need to also be sensitized to all of that, right? How are you working with that? And ensuring that we are providing the right support at the right time. We also need to be mindful that we are catering to a patient base which could be super diverse. Not only just the gender diversity, it could be culture, it could be background. we get questions sometimes that you realize, oh my God, I have not even thought through it. So we have to be ready with that one. And it is not that, oh, just because, I know and I'm part of this organization, I should, have that thought process that I cannot give that new inputs coming in. So we have to be more sensitized to it, and the talent management plays another important part there. Last but not the least is the leadership development program. So we are seeing a shift which is happening. I earlier spoke about the generation shift. Baby boomers, Generation X, they are still in the workforce. So it's not that suddenly they have disappeared. And in healthcare, there is a great value of people who have that experience. When we say the white hair matters, it really matters in healthcare because of, they have seen the patients, they have seen the HCP, they have seen multiple cases there happening. What could go right, what could go wrong, and they know that. So we need to get that information from them, inculcate that one, and also pass it on to our new generation, which may have certain challenges, getting that information and also running with it. So again, we need to ensure that our leadership development program is to sustain the leaders there and take up the assignment, not only from a functional point of view, but even from a behavioral point of view, from a culture point of view, ensuring that they are working with multi-generational team, ensuring that we are not losing any knowledge, and ensuring that the knowledge transfer is happening every time.